Yun, magandang araw sa inyo. I'm back. Okay. So, ngayon, pag-uusapan natin ngayong araw. Siyempre, ay, ano na, wag na pala. Sorry. Pag-uusapan natin ngayon, ang gera laban sa Amerika, Israel, laban sa Iran. Tama? So, ngayon, kapasensya nyo na kung kakapalit ko na, medyo nag-ayos-ayos kasi ako ng bahay, ng kwarto namin. Eh. So, itong kwarto na to, pang ano ko na talaga to, pang-vlog yan. Pang-vlog ko na to, so, yun lang, welcome nyo naman ako. Okay? Sana yung mga nakasubscribe, manood dito, okay? Para, pag-usapan natin kung paano nangyari. Okay? Kung ano yung mga estratehiya na nangyayari ngayon na ginagawa ng Amerika laban sa Iran. Alright, hindi ko alam kung sino na pasimuno ng gera na to, pero para sa akin, Amerika, wala lang intro. Diba, sila naman talaga yung demonyo talaga. Para sa akin lang to ha. Pero yung mga anti-Amerika, yung mga pro-America gun, wala kayo sa buhay nyo. Pero, sa kaguluhan to, alam ko, Amerika ang may gusto at may pakanan nito. Okay? Kasi kung Israel lang, nilalaban niya, ang laki ng Iran eh. Diba? Lugi. Kaya ang ginawa ng Israel at ng Amerika, nagkulab. Kulab yan. So tara, umpisahan na natin. Shout out na pala sa may-ari ng video na to, si AI Terry. Alright? Para, hindi ako nagpaalam eh. Ano ako dun? Shout out na lahat na, okay? AI Terry. Kung sino ka man, kaya naman ako ng video mo, okay? Hindi ko naman kayo nakaperate eh. Ha? Ano lang to, reaction video lang to, ha? Alright? Tara, huwag na natin matagaling po. Ilang minutes pa yan? 11 minutes na, ha? Walang kukulang, alright? Bawat hindi ko kukunin na mahaba, okay? Magko-comment na kayo ng kung anong nalalaman natin, okay? Ano to, ha? English. Siyempre, marunong naman tayo makaunawa ng English, okay? Awa naman, ganyan na nga. Bobo pa, di ba? Tara, umpasahan na natin. Let's go! Takin na mo, ano yun? Nakunta ako nito. Sorry. Okay, tara. Umpasahan na natin.
How did the US and Israel launch a preemptive strike against Iran? Well, they used a devastating tactic called time on target. With 2 aircraft carriers and a fleet of destroyers, they calculated the exact math so Israeli jets and US cruise missiles hit their marks at the exact same second. Israel's main goal is assassinating Khamenei and the top leadership, while the US pounded military targets and other high-value industry. But why did Iranian air defense...
Ako nung guys, nakasama na sa plano nila talagang patayin ang supreme leader ng Iran. So, as of today, kakabalita lang, no, medyo, una kanina, hindi ako naniniwala kanina umaga na patay na siya. Kasi, nung nakaraang buwan, nung umatake yung Israel sa Iran, nakalay, parang last year kaya tayo. Sabi nila patay na lang yung si Ayatollah, after ilang buwan lang, nabuhay. Diba? Kaya, ngayon, kanina umaga, nang gunalit ng namatay na lang si Ayatollah, gulo ako agad maniwala. Siyempre, mamaya, buhay na naman pala yan. Eh. Diba? Makapahiya na naman ako, kung yun naman. Diba? So ngayon, parang confirm na yata na patay na siya. So, galit na nakabuhay, kasama sa gera yan. Okay? Tara, start na natin. Let's go!
fail at activate. Because the US fights with a different kind of technology using electronic warfare from
Okay, sinubukan ko lang yung post nito. Okay, naku pala. Start na natin, okay?
space, sea, and air. They completely blinded the Iranian radar just as destroyers launched a swarm of cruise missiles to wipe out the anti-air systems. But wait, the war is still not over. Iran still has thousands of ballistic missiles and drones, so they hit American and Middle East allied bases, and right now, almost everyone is an open target.
Ano mo napansin ko sa Iran? Yung mga yung mga missile nila, Magaling na ma-intercept eh, no? Pag ganon, alam ng Amerika yung kahinaan nila eh, no? Parang yung mga missile ng Iran, mababagal. Kaya mabilis ma-intercept eh, magaling ano mo yun? Tawag ko eh. Basta yun. Magaling maharang, ganon, okay? Kumbaga, mas advanced talaga ang technology ng Israel kaka Amerika. Kaya magaling ma-intercept yung missile ng Iran. Alright. Para start ulit natin.
On February 28, 2026, the United
Kahapon yan, okay? Let's go.
States and Israel launched a major coordinated military offensive against Iran. Israeli officials have called their offensive Operation Roar the Lion, while the U.S. operation has been referred to as Operation Epic Fury. The message behind the Israel and U.S. strike was clear. This wasn't just a show of force. This was a targeted move to assassinate the supreme leader of Iran. As stated, this wasn't just a random military strike. The ultimate target was the
Talagang ano sila guys, no? Talagang, ewan ko kung sa kanila lang yun. Kasi sa ibang bansa naman, pag gera lang eh, no? Kung makasiraan lang ng lupa eh. Pagkakin ito, inuuna nila yung pinuno eh, no? Presidente, tawag ito, Prime Minister, kung sino man yan, Supreme Leader. Talagang inuuna ng Amerika kaya Israel eh, no? Ang nakakatakot ang Israel guys. Sobrang nakakatakot sila. Talagang, ang Supreme Leader na yun, nahanap pa eh, no? Diba? Kami na nakakatakot kalaban ng Israel, guys. Wala, nakakatakot sila kung tayo na. Ayoko sila makaaway. Okay? Bahala kayo gan. Kayo na lang. Para start.
Supreme Leader's own compound. Missiles dialed in on highly sensitive areas. We're talking specifically around University Street, the Jamhuri district, and near Pastor Street. If you know the layout of Tehran, you know exactly what this means. This zone isn't just another neighborhood. It is the absolute nerve center of the Iranian government. It houses the primary, day-to-day offices of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. But here's the catch. The IDF says they got him. An Iranian military says Khamenei was not inside his offices when the missiles actually made an impact. The strike may have leveled the compound, but the target slipped away. And right now, the entire region is holding its breath waiting to see what happens next. But reports says Israel says Khamenei's body has been found and he is confirmed dead. Listen, that first wave?
So, confirm na patay na talaga si Ayatollah. Wala tayong magagawa, kayo ng buhay. Talagang lumaban kayo. Ang mahalaga, alam mo, nagugulo po sa Iran eh. Alam mo yun? Huwag sila takot sa Amerika. Huwag sila takot sa Israel. Kahit alam nila mas naman itong galawat na kayo sa kanila. Pero pumalag sila, di ba? Guys, bihira yung ganyang bansa, di ba? Kakaya ng Russia, China, Iran. Yan mga yan, namamagap na mga sanction. From Europe, from America, from Canada, lahat. Pero kaya nila naman sa sarili nilang paa. Di ba? Kung alam talagang, di ba, halut. Di ba? Kasi, wala eh. Ganun talaga, kasama sa laban yan. Sana makabawi. Okay? Tuloy.
It didn't hold back, not even a little. We're talking about a perfectly synchronized, overwhelming assault. The entire goal was to blind and cripple the regime all at once. First, they hit Karaj, just completely ripping through their critical industrial and aerospace hubs. Then, Tehran, the capital, rocked. Any illusion of safety they had was just completely shattered. They didn't stop there. They struck Qom, sending absolute shockwaves right through the ideological heart of the country. And if you follow this stuff, you know exactly how heavily fortified that area is. Over in the west, missiles literally rained down on Kermanshah. They neutralized those launched sites before the operators could even think about powering up their radars. And then there's Isfahan, the absolute crown jewel of their nuclear and drone programs. Heavily defended, didn't matter, it just lit up the night sky. But how did the US and Israel actually pull off a preemptive strike on Iran? First of all, look at this map. To make this happen, they didn't just rely on local land bases. They brought two massive floating cities right to Iran's doorstep. Down in the Arabian Sea, you've got the USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group bearing down on the south and east. And over in the eastern Mediterranean, the biggest new
Ang alam ka, talagang mananago eh, no? Ang alam yan. Kaya pala, kumaka, yung Iran, na-corner na yung Iran eh, no? Kumaka, putang ina nyo, sige, ano gagawin ko? Sige, bombahin nyo ako, bubombahin ko lahat ng mga military ko rito, kung ina nyo. Diba? Kumaka, wala na sila, kahit ako, wala na ako kawala eh. Naman naman, gagamay na ako. Diba? Ganun lang yun, putang ina. Ganun lang yung mga mindset ng mga Islam. Marami kasi akong kakilalang Muslim, mga boss ko, Muslim. So, alam ko yung ano nila, kung gaano sila katakang. Talagang ubos buhay mo, boy. Pag mo aawain yung mga Muslim ko, yari ka talaga. Ganun yun eh. Okay. Palit tayo.
newest ship USS Gerald R. Ford. While Israeli jets flew all the way across the Middle East to reach Iranian airspace, timing was absolutely critical. The moment those IDF jets reached their marks, the missiles were released. And that brings us to the most terrifying, complicated part of this entire operation, the synchronization. Military planners rely on a tactic called time on target. Look at this map. You have missiles firing from submarines, cruise missiles launching from escort ships, and massive payload drops from...
Ina, sabay-sabay, di ba? Ganun kalupit ang Amerika at Israel. Ang ina, dalawang bansa pa lang nagsama na yun, ha? Paano kung bumili ito? Ang ina, kagalawang araw lang to. Di ba? Ang ina yan. Yun ang problema. Kawawa ang Iran. Ako, ha? Para saan kawawa Iran dito? Ang ina. Mag-isa lang, eh, no? Tapos kalaban nila, hindi mo alam, baka kahabot na yun dito, eh, no? Ang ina, sobrang namin armas, eh. Ang naawa naman, boy. Mercy naman. Wala kayong mercy, ha? Ano nyo? Tara.
Stealth bombers. They're all deploying from completely different locations at entirely different times. But here is the genius of it. The US military machine was mathematically choreographed so everything impacted Kairaj, Tehran, Qom, Kermanshah, and Isfahan at the exact same second the Israeli jets dropped their guided bombs. It was designed to be a total systemic shock and explodes at the same time. A move to collapse the regime instantly. When those munitions finally hit, it was pure shock and awe. But why did the Iranian air defenses fail to activate? Well, to put it simply, the US military operates in a completely different league. Using a highly advanced mix of electronic warfare and cyber operations, coordinated from space to the ground, the coalition was able to inject false data directly into Iranian radar screens. Top-tier Iranian air defense systems like their homegrown Baver and their Russian-supplied batteries were absolutely overwhelmed by this electronic assault. But to actually hunt them down, the US set a brilliant trap. They launched hundreds of ABM-160 MALDs, miniature air-launched decoys. To a panicked Iranian radar operator staring at a chaotic screen, these tiny drones look exactly like a massive squadron of F-15s or F-16s screaming toward the capital. With the door kicked wide open, fifth-generation stealth fighters, including both US and...
Ang ina, grabe yung plano, eh, no? Sabay-sabay talaga, eh, no? Ano problema? Hindi ko alam sa Iran kung meron kasi ng Iron Dome. Ang intercept. Diba? Parang wala yata sila nun, eh. Kaya, yung mga bomba, salong-salot talaga nila, eh. Diba? Ayun yung kawawa sa Iran. Hindi ko alam sila kung meron sila Iron Dome, ha? Pero, alam ko, wala, eh. So, talagang kung anong babato ng Iran sa Amerika, salo. Kawawa talaga ang Iran nito, kaya tawag mo na. Pero feeling ko kung tawag nito, sundalo sa sundalo lang. Feeling ko may palak-palak ang Iran, eh. Kasi kami na wala, eh. Ano na, eh. Bomba na, eh. Kami na makaya mo kung haluin yung bomba. Kami na yan. Kung kaya ng haluin niya, pumalak na yan, eh. Di ba? Yun lang. Lugi talaga Iran. Kami na. Tawag mo na.
and Israeli F-35s with possible F-22 Raptors, sliced through the airspace completely undetected. Ultimately, the Iranian air defense network wasn't just suppressed, it was completely dismantled, at least for the time period. Because the Iranian do have a huge firepower. Tehran has fired back. In Operation Truthful Promise 4, a massive wave of missiles and drones just targeted U.S. bases in Israel. Here's the fallout. The UAE's Al Dhafar air base was hit, leaving one dead from shrapnel. In Bahrain, the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet HQ was directly targeted. Qatar's air defenses successfully wiped out incoming missiles, while Kuwait locked down its entire airspace.
Ang galing, no? Ang galing rin ng ano nila, yung kumbaga parang aircraft nila. Military police nila sa Kuwait, Bahrain. Meron silang kung ano, no? Pang-intercept, palakang kinastosan, eh. Boy Scout, eh. Handa, oh. No? Ang isa lang namatay. Okay naman. Lugi talaga, boy. Kawawa talaga yun dito. Wala talaga. Sana tunuwan sila ng rasa, eh, no? Saka nagsahin na. Para talagang, wag naman. Ayoko naman ng malalang gera. Ayoko na. Kawawa tayong lahat. Ayoko masasayan yun. Ayoko maranasan yun. At ayoko rin maranasan ng mga anak ko at magiging apo ko. Mahirap na. Kami na nakapanood ko maalam, nahihirapan na ako, eh. Diba? Paano kung mangyari sa Pilipinas yan? Kami na kawawa talaga. Kawawa talaga. Kakasimula ako palang mag-vlog, eh. Kami na makawa na ng kuryente. Hayop na yan. Diba? Para, tuloy natin.
Under heavy fire. Meanwhile, nationwide sirens are blasting across Israel, with massive mid-air interceptions lighting up the skies over Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. If you don't...
Ang ina meron silang pag-intercept, eh. Diba? Yung Iran wala. Lugi. Ang ina. Ang galing. Ano kung nakaplano na to? Feeling ko matakalap ng nakaplano, eh. Diba? Pang-start lang nila yung ano, yung Hamas. Tingin nyo, tama ba ako? Parang ano lang nila, wipe up alam nila yung Hamas, eh. Diba? Para makuha talaga ng Israel, ng buong, ano, Gaza Street, lahat. Ano kung wala na silang kalaban, wala na silang pangamba. So, focus na lang sila sa Iran. Diba? Lugi. Ang galing ng Israel, good. Magaling sila. Ako wala akong kinakampihan dito, ha. Gusto ko talaga sila magpatayan kayo, hayop kayo. Pero, siyempre, para sa akin, ako kasi pinag-alala ko ng Iran, eh. Okay naman to, eh. Kumbaga, kanya-kanya kasi tayong paniniwala sa mundo, sa buhay. Ano walang pakailanganan, eh, no? Wala, eh. Hindi ko alam kung anong gahilan ng Amerika, kaka-Israel, bakit nila ginagawa na sa Iran. Diba? Sabi ng Amerika, nakatakot daw yung Amerika kaka-Israel kung magkakarat na rin sa kanila na pag magkaroon ng nuclear bomb or ballistic missile na abban sa Iran, eh gagamit nila sa kanila. Kaya, inaksyon na nagagawin nila. Ang pangit lang, ang ironic lang, eh, pagka nun, Amerika kaka-Israel, ako na nga, okay. Ang Amerika kaka-Israel, may mga nuclear bomb. Diba? Tapos yung Iran, pagpapawalan nyo. Unfair yun, boy. Huwag ganun. Unfair yun. Sana walang ganun. Kung against kayo sa nuclear, sa inyo mismo magaling dapat na walang ganun. Walang nuclear bomb, walang gagamit ng nuclear bomb. Okay? Pag gaya lang, balilan lang kayo, bombahan lang, diba? Ang na nuclear bomb, kung ayaw mahirapan, ayaw mag-airport. Ano yan? Hirap nun, ha? So, tuloy. Lugi talaga Iran dito, lugi.
If you don't want your phone and emails to get compromised like that, you should get this military-grade VPN. Think of Surfshark VPN.
Ang na, papas-forward ko na kasi napapromote na sa ng ano niya, eh. Ang kanyang apps, okay? Ang kanyang ginagawa, okay? So,
Guarantee. But how did Israel manage to fly all the way to Iran? At 9 in the morning, Israel launched more
napansin niyo ba yung mapa, no? May space na para sa Palestine, no? Kumbaga hindi pa nila nakukog lahat, no? Meron pa palang space dito, ito. May space pa rito. So, ano tawag sa mga nakatira dyan? Palestine pa rin ba? Or ano to? Parang kulay lupa na yan. Uy. Nasaan na tayo? Nawala, gago. Nasaan na yan? Nawala. Okay, nawala. Okay na, nawala. Sorry. Ayan. Sorry. Hindi ko memories eh. Sorry.
Fly all the way to Iran. At 9 in the morning, Israel launched more than a dozen aircraft, but it's a complicated process. They have to navigate or entirely bypass the airspace of neighboring countries like Syria and Iraq. To avoid hostile air defenses, defense analysts estimate the actual flight distance to reach central Iran is between 930 and 1,240 miles each way.
Ang ilan, layo, boy. Diba, airport din sila eh. Diba? Talagang ginastasan nila yan, boy. Ganyan basta mo gaya na, simple gaya na lang hindi. Talagang may gusto silang mawala eh. Diba? May gusto silang puksain. Kaya kahit gaano kalayo yan, kung ina ka, tatamaan mo kayo nito, kung ina nyo, ito. Diba? Pero, mali yun. Masama yun, boy. Wala, may hinanap na akong volume. Lakas ng volume na nawakan eh. Saan yun? Saan yung volume yun? Ang lakas ng volume mo eh. Yan. Okay. Para tuloy.
Although these routes may seem straightforward, they involve complex planning, including calculations for air refueling and coordinating attack aircraft to pass through Jordan, Syria, and Iraq. Israel and U.S. strategy was to attack Iran in 3 waves. The first wave targeted surface air-to-air sites, radar installations, and Iran's air defense headquarters in Tehran, Elam, and Khuzestan. The second wave focused
Ang layo niyan, boy. Paano mapapaliwanag? Parang biyahe nila, parang parang 6 na oras yung pagitan eh, no? Kasi partner gun naman yan, so siguro mga 3 hours lang yan. Sobrang bilis. Diba? Ang round trip yan ah. Diba? Palit naman ako. Nawala. Ano? Pag ayoko na kumindot nito, putang ina, nawawala eh. Palit.
To avoid hostile air defenses, defense analysts estimate the actual flight distance to reach central Iran is between 930 and 1,240 miles each way. Although they may seem straightforward, they involve complex planning, including calculations for air refueling and coordinating attack aircraft to pass through Jordan, Syria, and Iraq. Israel and U.S. strategy was to attack Iran in 3 waves. The first wave targeted surface air-to-air sites, radar installations, and Iran's air defense headquarters in Tehran, Elam, and Khuzestan. The second wave focused on destroying ballistic missiles, and finally, the third wave targeted military manufacturing industries. Kicking down the door. The attack begins not with manned aircraft, but with robotic precision from the sea. The goal is simple: blind the enemy's eyes, their radars, and silence their voice, their command and control. In the Persian Gulf and the Northern Arabian Sea, Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, ships like the USS Thomas Hudner.
Ang ina, nakakwesta na pala sa loob mo yun, no? Kaya pala ganun na lang yung galit ng Iran. Ang ina nga. Nakakwesta na pala silang lahat, no? Ano mo? Ang ina. Nugil ka na ka,
Receive the launch order. The vertical launch system cells hiss open, and moments later, dozens of Tomahawk land attack missiles erupt from the decks. These missiles fly at subsonic speeds, humming the terrain in what we call nap of the Earth flight to stay below the radar horizon. They are programmed to loiter and strike simultaneously. Their warheads slam into S-300 and S-400 radar sites and command bunkers. They degrade the integrated air defense system, effectively carving out safe corridors for the pilots who are 30 minutes past H hour. While the Tomahawks are still impacting, the silver bullets of the US Air Force are already deep inside hostile airspace. These are the B-2 Spirit stealth bombers. With the
Ang alam mo yung Bluetooth spirit na kung alam nyo ba gaano karaming bomba kayang buhatin yan. Ha? Tapos hindi pa yan na ano na malaga. Ganyan na nakikita. Ang kawawa boy. Gulas talaga. Sobrang bugbog na ng Iran na yun boy. Ano kayang plano ng Iran? Diba? Anong plano nila? Kaya mo ba? Tara.
The air defense network fractured by Tomahawk cruise missiles, usually fired from destroyers hundreds of miles away. The path is now clear. Now comes the strategic sites like nuclear bunkers, which can be bombed by B-2's Spirit, the tip of the spear. Launching from bases in Jordan and the UAE, squadrons of F-15E Strike Eagles roar into the theater. These are the bomb trucks of the operation. Each F-15 is heavily laden with GDMs and small-diameter bombs.
Ang nakahali yung Gorgon, wag ganun. Akala ko Israel ka kaya na, Amerika, naban sa Iran. Ang no? Lugi naman sa dalawa eh. May kamatlo ka. Bugbog.
Interestingly, it can carry up to 19 G-dams or 28 small-diameter weapons.
Aha.
While the B-2s hit the deep bunkers, the F-15s hunt the mobile targets. Their ADSA radars scan the ground for ballistic missile launchers hiding in valleys. Working in pairs, they drop precision bombs on missile convoys, hangars, and secondary command nodes. Once they are Winchester, out of ammo, or low on fuel, they don't go home yet. They connect to this tanker common launch tube that fits into almost any aircraft's existing fuel hatch. They retreat.
Putang ina, may gasolinahan sa ere. Lugi ka na ka boy. Nasal mo yung gasolinahan sa ere, no? Talagang wala nang uwian, no? O bullshit na lang makakahiragan, eh. Ano yan? Bugbog ka na ka.
To those tanker tracks established in Phase 1, taking on thousands of pounds of jet fuel in midair before turning back for a second sortie. 2 hours pass each hour. To sustain the pressure, the U.S. Navy's floating air bases enter the fight. Cruising in the Arabian Sea, a carrier strike group turns into the wind. Steam and electromagnetic catapults begin launching aircraft every.
Alam niyo ba, nakakita ko ng ganyan, ng US carrier. Nakita ko na sa Manila ko yun. Apakalain yan. Nakita ko na sa personal yan. Kasi naman nag-dragon boat ako. Mahagwan kami gan. Tapos magmalabot na kami. Parang may megaphone eh. Yung mga kano, ako yun. No, don't come. Ano, ginawa niyo kami pirata. Bawal na kami lumapit, di ba? Ginawa kami pirata mo. Umaga, pirata, meron mo ganon. Ang gamot niyo ha. Nakipart na nga kayo sa Manila ko eh. Ayaw niyo pa mapahawak ng barko. Gamot niyo ha. Okay, pero sa kung lahat talaga yan. Paano makalaki yan? Imagine ko. Parang, alam mo yung mga galawan nun. Galawa ba? Ang laki ng gulo, haba yan eh. So, akala ko magsama na yun, kung laki lang. Galawang piling ko, ganun kalaki yan. Diba? Napakalaki talaga ng US carrier na yan. Okay, nailis ko.
30 seconds. F-A-18 Super Hornets launch carrying anti-radiation missiles.
Kaso kung laki nila yung gamit airplane, nakakarga. Diba? Imagine nyo, kung nasa Bentley, parenta. Aeroplano, nakahalikan sa US carrier na yan. Napakalaki, diba? May bomba ka. Alam nila, lugi. Lugi ka na kailan dito mo. Meron maganda hiran, lumalakan. Okay? Lumalakan ng patas sila. Ano ka, lugi? Wala silang Iron Dome eh. Tangina yung mga bomba ng Amerika, kakain, halong-halo. Sinalo lahat eh. Diba? Sana next time, bago mag-gera, meron kayong Iron Dome, para meron kayong panangga. Diba? Kung makasano eh, nakakaboxing ka, huwag ka nakaganon eh. Nakaganon ka lang, orgo eh. Kami na nugi. Kaya wala ko sa ating bansa. Diba? Sana bago tayo mag-antay-antay-China gun, nakagunin nyo. China may nuclear bomb. May mga carrier, aircraft carrier. Ang ina tayo, wala tayo submarine eh. Diba? Kung ang ina nyo, kaya, tuloy ko yun. Ako siya na natin na.
Their job is DAD, destruction of enemy air defenses. They are hunting down any surviving radar operators foolish enough to turn their systems on. Meanwhile, F-35C Lightning push forward to gather intelligence and strike high-threat targets that the older jets cannot reach. Orbiting far behind them are the E-2D Hawkeyes.
Kung kami ano ay no, alam mo yung aeroplano na yun, parang may solar. May solar sa bubo eh, di ba? Kaka may wifi, parang, ano yung Starlink na yan? Parang ganun yan. Sa Amerika yan, nakita ko yan eh. Hindi ko alam ang tawag eh, ano ba yan? E-20 Hathaway, Hawkeye, boy. Nawala na naman ako kung ano na, nakindot ko na naman. Nasta. Nakagaso nila tayo nagkakusta. Kaya nagkakamali ang pindot, sorry guys. Punta tayo kanina. Okay, tuloy.
See a carrier strike group turns into the wind. Steam and electromagnetic catapults begin launching aircraft every 30 seconds. FA-18 Super Hornets launch carrying anti-radiation missiles.
Dami nilang ano, no?
Their job is DAD, destruction of enemy air defenses. They are hunting down any surviving radar operators foolish enough to turn their systems on. Meanwhile, F-35C Lightning push forward to gather intelligence and strike high-threat targets that the older jets cannot reach.
Ang ganun, no? Yung mga aeroplano yun, ano? Airport yan? Ano mo? Huwag ko alam yung Iran kung gumagana kayo mga aeroplano nila eh, kasi medyo luma na. Alam mo yun? Kasi ano lang ano natin yun eh, yung aeroplano natin na yun. Yung panahon na Pinoy. Ganun lang yun eh, yung aeroplano ng Iran. So medyo lugi talaga. Ano na, outdated. Talagang umaahan lang ang Iran sa ano, missile. Yan, puro missile, attack drone, yun ang panlaban ng Iran eh. Sana tulungan sila ng Russia at China. Para maganda yung laban, di ba? Hindi naman sa nag-ano ng gulo. Pero sana tulungan sila. Kasi nagkakainsan siya eh, di ba? Kumili na siya ng tulong, bayaran na rin. At negosyo yan, di ba? Naging utang muna, di ba? Paano kung natalo ka, naubos ko yung lahat? Paano mo papayaran utang na hiniram mo? Yung boom ka, di ba? Lugi. Okay? Awa na lang, awa. Sa tanatuloy. Malapit naman ako na.
Orbiting far behind them are the E-2D Hawkeyes, the quarterbacks in the sky, managing the massive traffic of hundreds of U.S. jets. By sunrise, the first wave is over. The eyes of the enemy air defense have been blinded by Tomahawks. The heart of the nuclear program has been crushed by B-2s, and the limbs of the missile forces have been severed by F-15 and carrier aircraft. We make original videos from scratch, so please do subscribe and hit the notification bell.
So ayan, tapos na siya. So tara, pag-usapan natin siya. Pag-usapan natin na... saan ba ka? So ayan, tapos na siya. So ayan yung ano. Ang makakwento ko lang sa inyo, ang masasabi ko lang para saan lang ang masasabi ko lang sa nangyari ngayon sa mundo. Lahat yan may kahilan. At lahat yan may hindi purpose eh. May kanya-kanya silang agenda. Meron silang gusto sa Iran na makuha. Okay? Ako, para sa akin ang gusto makuha ng Amerika kaka-Iran, ay, ng Amerika kaka-Iran sa Iran, langis, ano pa ba? Gas, marami. Kasi maraming langis to eh. Number 1 yung Venezuela, di ba? Nakuha na nila yun. Hindi ko alam kung okay na ba sila ron or bakit naghahanap pa sila sa Iran. Eh, malaki naman yung Venezuela. Di ba? Ano yun? Ano meron na yun? Or baka may galit na talaga sila sa Supreme Leader ng Iran. Kaya nila ito nagawa. Di ba? Ayun yung ano ko, theory. Aking theory lang naman yan. So, yun lang. Sana matapos at ang gulo na ito kasi kawawa tayo lahat dito. Okay, alam mo, ang layo-layo natin pero ang nagmahal ng gas. Di ba? Ang galing. Ang layo ng Pilipinas sa Iran, sa Israel, sa Amerika, pero nagmahal ng pulihin. Alam mo, kawawa na tayo, nililnegosyo niyo pa kami. Kayo. Huwag naman tayo kung kumukuha ng kaas o ng lamis. Kumukuha tayo ng lamis sa Malaysia eh. Gumagawa na ako ng kwento ha. Pero, yun lang, sana matapos na yung gulo na yan, kumagit na wala na sana sa mausaw, napusin na. Okay, patay naman na yung Supreme Leader. Sana okay na yun. Sana hindi na tumagal. Sana hindi na lumala. Kawawa tao. Kawawa tayo lahat. Lalo na yung mga bata, mga hayop, saka manatanda, na walang laban, na walang kakayanan tumakbo, para makapagtago. Or para makasurvive. So yun lang. Okay ba yung content natin na yun? Comment lang kayo sa baba. Tapos huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe. Okay? Maraming salamat. Maraming salamat kay Pastor Apollo Guloy, Seminay, Panateros at Vox Populi. Ganyo kami mapapanood lahat. Magkakasama kami dyan. Ninabalit pa yung Boss Nana. Lahat ng mga kasama ko sa Panateros. Alright? Maraming salamat po. Sana huwag mong kalimutan mag-subscribe. Saka mag-react. Okay? Para ganahan ako. Kasi pag hindi kayo nag-react, wala na. Para sa kato, di ba? Paano mayayaman? Paano tayo gigila? Di ba? React na kayo. Mag-react lang kayo na mag-react. Tapos mag-comment. Tapos mag-share. Abusuhin ko na. Okay? Maraming salamat po. And God bless.